Howdy, y'all. My name is Price. Welcome back to some more Slime Rancher. We're back on the ranch. We're doing ranch things. We got 13 grand, and that's pretty great. We're gonna get some rubber duckies to give to the little dudes. Let's get a couple of them. So hi guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Saturday for me, and I just decided I needed to get a couple episodes done. So whoa, that one came with me. My goodness. Figured why not go ahead, hop in, get some episodes done, and, you know, just play a little bit of Slime Rancher, as I like to do. Where's the last one? I know I got 3 of them, right? Yeah. So, you know, we're going to just continue to work on what we've been working on. We will eventually go on a huge search for all of the treasures and whatnot. But for right now, NBD, we're good. These guys are all nice and fed. I think I need to take one of these with me to plant. Let's actually get a couple of these. And if I could get... Nope, I already sold all their plorts. So we'll come back and we'll transform... We'll get some plorts to transform the pink slimes back at home. I love these little posters, by the way. I've never taken the time to really like sit and appreciate all this mochi stuff that's around here, the design. It's easy when you play a game like this to just kind of like blow past everything. These are adorable. And also, it's so mochi to have like these like... posters of yourself, you know what I mean? Like it's her place, and she's got these posters and things. I would really like to blast through a lot of the 7Z stuff. So we may try and like speed through some days here. You know, I'm not fully sure how I want to accomplish it. So you know, we'll see. Boop. All right, let's grab all these. But yeah, so I am gonna try and turn these guys into some pink mosaics. I think that'll be a good combo to have over here. We'll see. I don't know if I'll keep all of them. 50 of them sounds like a lot to me. Just packed in here, just like all the way to the brim. I don't know. Seems much. Seems much. Okay. Boop 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 boop. Grab all this stuff. So. I think the next 7Z for us to buy is like 32 grand, and then they just start getting like bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like 45 grand and then like 60 grand or something like that. And then eventually I think it's like 100 grand for the last one. So we do need to make a lot of money. Now, we could make more corrals of things if we wanted to. We could, you know, skip through lots of days to get lots of money. Like there's all kinds of ways that we could go about doing it. I'm not sure which way I want to go with, but you know, we'll figure something out. But first things first, let's go ahead and do this. We're already towards the end of a day anyways, and I think we had already done all of our science and everything. So I will probably just go ahead and move the day forward. We'll feed our slimes, and we'll see how we're doing on plorts and money on the next day. Yeah, because none of this stuff is grown in because I think I already took care of it. They're all smiling and happy. Perfect. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's skip the day forward. Now, oh, new star mail. What's up? Who's talking to me? Casey, London. I know it was the right thing to do. I appreciate you letting me know, but it never felt the same as having you close by. London was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. An opportunity to tour and do what I love. But I still miss you like crazy. When you told me about going to the far, far range, it made me miss you even more, even before you were gone. I guess that's just us. What we really want just so happens to be in different parts of the known universe. I mean, there's long distance, and then there's being so far away that time itself might actually function differently. Why aren't there more songs about that, huh? Oh, makes me think of the, I'm not going to go there yet, but we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. If y'all have been watching the series for a while, you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's feed some slimes. Let's sell some plorts. Maybe we'll do a little bit of Ogden today as well. I do need to get a move on that. Like I said, you know, it's a little bit here and there that we got to get done. You little chicken, what are you doing? You got to be careful around here, man. There's slimes, they'll eat you. All right, let's grab all this stuff. Oh, I do need to get painted hens as well. All kinds of stuff that needs to be done. These will be growing in soon. All right, y'all. Here you go. Eat a little bit. Oh, see, they're like already full. That's great. Just fill that up. Is there... No, they're not full. Okay, cool. As far as their plorts are concerned. which is fine, just fine. Let's go grab our mint mangoes and Q berries. This is a really nice, easy start of each day when all of my stuff is just like right here, and I just quickly go grab it, and then I'm like, okay, y'all get these. Works out pretty well. And then we'll just do a quick little selling using our new fancy schmancy transfer items, the links, market link and the refinery link. Market link. And I will continue to sell just the hunter and the crystal plorts while turning everything else into research until we hit like a nice big, like, where, we have like a backlog of like 500, 600, 700 of each of the plorts for making the machines. Because at the end of the day, I do feel like that is a, oops, wrong way. A better use of this stuff in the long run. Like, it helps us to plan ahead. It helps us to get things ready. Now, as far as the saber plorts, we'll sell all of those. We'll sell pretty much everything out of the dervishes and the mosaics in Mochi's place. But what I'm going to do is, like I said before, we are going to transform those pink slimes into mosaic pink largos, which I believe, what do we call those? I don't even know off the top of my head. I gotta go check my list, man. It's been a long time. All right, so you and you go in here. But on that subject of what's going on in the game, I was just looking at Twitter, and there's a new small update that apparently is going to be happening sometime soonish that they're going to pop out, which is going to make silos much more useful. It sounds like what they want to do is they want to give silos 3 times the storage space, which I don't think means like it'll hold 300. I think what it means is like each silo, when fully upgraded, will hold 12 different items, which I think is brilliant. I think that's a great idea because one of the reasons I never use silos is because I feel like 4 items total, like 4 different types of items for one plot, it seems like a waste of a plot. Like, it just doesn't seem like enough. But 12, that to me seems like an appropriate amount. Like 12 different items that I can store seems pretty great. And one of the big reasons that they're doing this, it sounds like, is because of the holiday update that they had with all the ornaments, because I think a lot of people, and also with echoes as well, they're going to make it so that you can store echoes and ornaments in the silos. And so I think that the reason that they're doing this is because they're realizing that they're adding more and more items to the game, but not enough space really to hold it all. So I'm pretty stoked on that. So I may actually finally start doing the thing that a lot of y'all really like, because you guys have suggested this to me a ton of times in the past, and I just never really got around to it because I was like, I didn't feel like it was worth the space and the time, is to store plorts until they're really, really valuable, and then sell them on the days where they're really, really valuable. That totally makes sense from like a wanting to make the most of it kind of situation, but for me it always just felt like, it's a little bit excessive. And takes up so much space. But now, with this new update, it could be like the perfect thing. Alright, I gotta remember to bring at least one mosaic plort back, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, oh, they're eating. They're eating. Let's drop down our market link for now. We're not storing any of these for the future yet. These are our money crops. It's like I said before, it's we're like all on the tier 1s and tier 2s. Those are the ones that we're storing. Everything else is fair game to sell, pretty much. Oh, there they are. I was like, where's your food? I forget, though, like, they have so much food stored up from these that it's, like, no joke. All right, here we go. Yeah, they like, where's your feeder? They've still got 9 in the feeder. And then we'll just do a little bit of this in there, just because, why not? I might want to get a couple more of these guys, actually, now that I think about it. All right, let's grab all of these. Cool, we'll get a nice full 50 of these, a full 50 of the saber plorts. Ooh, it's going to be good, it's going to be good. And I just got to make sure to hold on to them mosaic plorts. But yeah, so that silo, that little mini update, that should be coming soon-ish. And then, you know, I don't know what the date plan is on the Victor Humphreys update. We're all waiting on that one with bated breath, let me tell you. Now, I'll address some channel issues real quick, because I know a lot of y'all have had questions and whatnot about series on the channel, what's going on, where things are. So some of y'all have been asking about The Sims. I don't have any plans right now to do any Sims in the short term. Like I said, a big part of me doing The Sims was that I was able to do that while streaming, and I just haven't been able to stream as much lately because of my editing schedule with the new Uranium Chef series that we've been doing on the main channel. So, you know, that'll be something that I'll do like every once in a while, so I'll try and make sure that when I do it, that it'll be kind of a special thing. I'll try and like really make it worth the time, right? But for right now, there are no plans to do any more, so I apologize for those of y'all who are waiting on that series. Again, as I always say, the main channel always has to come first, and so stuff on here will sometimes kind of come and go. Right now, my only planned series, the ones that I know for sure I'm going to be getting through, are this one and the just one, boop, and the Creeper World series are the only ones that I'm really planning on like making sure to finish all the way through. Slay the Spire I might do from time to time, and then anything else that I just kind of kind of play here and there. I have a couple of other games that I might check out that are kind of like shorter games that I could like easily do like in an afternoon. And right now I'm also working on, you know, really learning how to play Pixark well, because I do think that's a game that y'all would like. Once I can figure out kind of a good arc for it, I might, oh, that's a pun. I might actually, when I start that series, if I start that series, I might actually start already a little bit leveled up, because the game does take a long time to get to the point where you can like really do a lot, in my opinion. And so I think that that's a something that might happen. So we'll see how that goes. That game's early access, so it also makes it tricky. Same deal with Portia. The further I got into Portia, oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. Here we go. The further I got into Portia, the more the game was clearly very early access. It was missing sound files, and like areas were, you know, missing assets and things. And so I've just decided to kind of like wait, and then we'll revisit that when there's another big update for that game. And so that's kind of where I'm at for that. All right, these guys are transforming. We're gonna get rid of maybe like 15 or so of y'all. Pink slimes. Okay, we'll go like that. Okay. The rest of y'all, I guess you can stay. Now, you're hungry, huh? And this time I'm going to make sure they all get transformed. So I'm only going to feed these dudes right now so that I can make sure that they get the stuff. So let's get them going, and then we can make some more mosaic plorts. Bye, guys! You'll have more fun in the slime sea, I promise. And so I might transform all of these now into silver parsnips as well, just to make sure we're always getting the most bang for our buck. Remove crops. In this way, you know, we've got so many mosaic slimes that, yes, we will drive down the price of the, of the plorts, but they'll still always be worth a certain amount. These guys haven't eaten for a while, so they're, like, ready to eat double, which is great. Okay, just kind of double checking around. There we go. My goodness, man. This is crazy. Did I put the beach ball in there with them? I did, didn't I? Okay. In my head, I was like, did I do that? All right, let's make sure everything gets around. Man, they're going to be so packed in here. I feel so bad. I'm like the worst parent. How many of you are in there that, like, just haven't even... Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. It's kind of cool, though. I love how they look. There's so many of them in here, though. All right, let's start throwing some pogo fruits in here now just to make sure that they're eating. It's not their favorite food, so I'm not going to get as much out of it, but it's still worth doing. Okay, so what have we done today? We've fed our slimes and sold things, and the day's almost over. That's basically how this goes now. We have so many slimes. All right, let's hit this just to get those. Yeah. Oh, man. Look at them. They're almost, like, through the roof. That's ridiculous. They're going to probably escape at some point. So we'll just have to keep that in mind as well. All right, let's do this. Kind of move things around. Let's get rid of a bunch of these pink plorts so we can kind of give them a little bit of space below them. But yeah, this is just going to be like packed in, man. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Just bounce those off the roof there. Okay. So I should go check my science machines. We've also got a couple of, Gordos still out there that we need to feed, which I could think about, how we want to do that. But like I said, the main thing for this episode is I wanted to make sure to focus on getting another 7Z upgrade. And since it costs like 35,000, we really have to kind of focus on it, which is crazy. But I could also, if I really, really, really wanted to, just go ahead and sell all the plorts I make in a day, and that would also probably help. Because at this point, like if we check the refinery, we've got 350 of those, 200 of those, 240 of those, 300 of those. So we're getting to a point where I might feel like, all right, we got enough stored up. Once you hit 999, or at least this used to be the case, I believe it's still the same. Once you hit 999, you'll no longer be able to shoot stuff into the refinery of that type. So like if I had 999 tabby plorts, it would just start bouncing them out. So there is a maximum number that you can get in there. I think it just comes down to, is that something, do I want to aim all the way for that? Or do I want to maybe go like halfway between there and then kind of like work towards getting us places faster? It's all an economy balance. So that's where we're at. All right, let's do this. Yeah, make that money. Oof, we're almost there. Almost there. Look at how many pink plorts are still in there. We're going to pull another 50 here, and then it's going to fill up again with these ones. Go. All right. Wow, so many. Okay, and we're going to keep getting so many now because we're going to be feeding them basic... Whoops. Didn't mean to sell those. That's fine. We have tons of pink plorts, which is great. Like, how many of these do we actually have? That I'd be curious about. 184. Actually, not a ton. We've used most of them. That's right. But that's okay. Because it takes 20 per machine. But at this point, I think there's only one machine set out in the wild that might actually run out. So not a huge deal. But yeah, we're at that point. Slime Rancher. It just keeps on moving, keeps on moving, keeps on moving. So some of y'all have asked, like, how long am I going to make this series go? Like, how long are we going to be playing this series of Slime Rancher? And, as always with Slime Rancher, I never really know because you can keep playing once you're done, right? So, like, one thing is that I would like to... I'd like to unlock everything. I'd like to get all the way through and get all the vaults. So we would have basically one straight series from start to finish where we kind of accomplish everything in the game up to this point. After that, though, I don't know because it'll just depend on kind of where things are at. But, that's still many, many episodes away. That's many, probably several weeks away, I would imagine. So, we'll unlock every island. We'll try and get all of the treasures. We will, we'll try and get we'll unlock all the vaults and get all the golden plorts and all that kind of stuff. We'll see all the different story things. We'll make sure to see the ending of the game. So, we'll also complete all of Ogden's stuff and Mochi's stuff like we already have, So, there's plenty for us to do. And so that'll be the main goal, I think, is just to make sure we get all that stuff done. But beyond that, who knows? We'll have to see what happens there. Also, one of y'all mentioned to me the cube mod, and I have not tried it out myself, but I have seen Finpire, I think, played around with it. It was either Finn or Gaming FTL Josh. I think it was Finn, though. So I think Finpire has a little bit on it. And it's a silly little mod, and all it does is it changes the shape of slimes from being spherical to cuboidal. I don't think I'll mess around with it. Maybe we'll do it for like one episode if y'all really, really, really want to see it. But in my opinion, I prefer the spherical shape. I like the traditional slimes. Call me old-fashioned, but I like my slime spherical. All right. Oof, man, monies. Monies. Okay, and already the day's almost over. And I've seen a lot of y'all have, made the same kind of complaints and criticisms of this game that I have had in the past, where it does feel like sometimes you end up having so many basically like chores to do that you're unable to like just explore and have fun. And I definitely agree that is an issue with the game once you reach a certain point. But also, if you just take a step back, you can recognize that like you don't actually have to do everything each day. Feeding your slimes is important, but as far as collecting the plorts, dealing with the plorts, all that kind of stuff, you don't have to do it each day. You can get by a couple of days without doing it. You know, there are some drawbacks to that, but, you know, taking a couple days off and on here and there can be nice to get that stuff done. All right, I'm going to quickly go ahead and get this stuff in the feeders, because why not? Just to be ahead of the curve there. And we'll have plenty more plorts to sell. But let's go ahead and let's upgrade our 7Z. We have no more other upgrades, right? Yeah, okay. Just double checking. All right, 7Z rewards, Salamander and Royalton purchased. All right, then we get Slime Trophy 2 at 40K. Woo! Woo! Got so many of these to go. All right, let's be salamanders for a little bit. Come on. Salamander Fieri. All right. Perfect. Real pretty. I like that. It's kind of like a... I don't even know what to call this red, because it's like a pinkish red. You know, it's got a little bit of that purple in there. It's not quite a maroon. Almost like a burgundy or a wine color. I like it. It's good. Okay. More food here? Yep, of course there is. And there, too. So let's just go ahead and get these in the feeder as well. It's 21 o'clock, so let's go ahead and we will go run out into the wilds and check on our different science machines. Always takes me a bit. I get ahead of myself sometimes when I'm playing games, and I'm like, wait, what are the words I'm looking for? What am I trying to say? Well, you guys are, like, totally good. How about y'all? You good? Okay, there we go. All right, you guys have eaten everything, and you're still hungry, so I'll deal with that. All right. So let's go ahead and head out there. I guess we'll go out this way first. And just get our science stuff done. And then when we come back, I don't know, we got, like... It's only been, like, one in-game day. Here's our silo. I am curious as to how it's going to look when you get all the additional storages on here for the upgrade, you know? I'm assuming it'll just, like, stack on top of each other, or maybe they'll, like, put, like, one in here, one here, one in here, and then, like, maybe, like, one above each. I don't know. It'll be interesting. What I would love is if they actually had them, like, you know, all around this level and then all around that top level, and then you had, like, a little stairway kind of thing that you could go up to get up there. I think that'd be kind of neat looking, like a little scaffolding of sorts. Y'all are looking good, but let's find some carrots or something that I can fill you up on. Here we go. Just make sure you guys got a little bit of extra ash there. Okie dokie. Off to the dry reef. Okay, like that. And then I got to worry about the evils. Yep, hello evils. Yep, every time. I always come out here at night. I know it's the worst thing to do, but I don't have the taming bell yet, so I just got to deal with this, okay? Any lava dust? No lava dust. Okay. Oh, you're happy, so you're good. Hey, lava dust. Cool. We haven't gotten any lava dust yet, but that's the rare item that you can get from the pumps. It's, you know, equivalent, I would say, to, like... Oh, stop that, please. I would say it's equivalent to, like, you know, the diamonds or the royal jelly in terms of its rarity. As far as which items it's used in, I don't know off the top of my head which items, like, require the lava dust. I'm just not sure. But anyway. That's another thing that I totally forgot about, that at some point they changed it so that the science machines actually do cycles every 12 hours, which means you could, if you wanted to be, like, really rushing on the science, you could check them twice a day. Check them once in the morning, once in the evening. Whoa. Mouse borked out there. And you'd be good to go. So, that's something to also consider. If you're like, I really need royal jellies, or I really need diamonds, or whatever, check them twice a day. Check them right when you wake up, and then check them, you know, halfway through the day. Like, go check them the first time, then run back home, feed your slimes, do all the chore stuff, come back out and do that again. You're good to go. You're good to go. All right. Hopping on down. Ew! There we go. Okay. I am curious to see how well this whole, having the, what do you call them? More royal jelly. Awesome. Oh, and these ones are actually down. So this is the first time we're having to replace some. Apiary. Apiary. So I'll need to make some more of those. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought when that busted. Well, either way. most important feature that I was trying to discuss there, my ADD gets best of me sometimes, guys, is that, yeah, you can check the science more frequently if you need to. And, oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm curious to see how much money we make off of having our pink mosaic Largos. Okay, let's find our thingy here. Wait a minute, what? I can put down another one? I can put down another one? That's 7. Huh. That's 7 down, right? I had 7... Well, let me count those again. Maybe I'm losing it a little bit. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? You can have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many can you have? How many can you have? I thought it was 6. Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up in the Slimepedia. Hold on a second, y'all. Let's do a little bit of research here. I'm a little confused. Slime science. Extractors. Let's see. Extractors are a special class of slime science gadgets that are essential for building all other types of gadgets. Extractors include drills, pumps, and apiaries. Once built, extractor will begin working. Once it is full, yeah, the best extractors can repeat the cycle multiple times. Each extractor can find exclusive resources if used in the correct zone. Yeah. Doesn't say. I could have sworn it was 6. But I definitely have 7 down there, right? Now I'm starting to think I can't count anymore. Oh boy, I'm losing my mind, y'all. Well, let's check something real quick then. Maybe it just has to do with the areas that we're in? Or like, did the game just kind of like glitch for a second? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I can put down a 7th one right here. No, I can't. Limit reached. What? Huh. Well, that's a glitch for sure. We have 7 of those down. I don't know how that worked, but I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. In the mouth. We've got an extra one out there. So cool. So that's more stuff for us. Huh. I am shocked, confused, alarmed, and a little excited. It's all good. All right. Let's head on out. Let's check our drills. Super easy to do. I need to figure out what I want to do with these spaces. I could get some more slimes. Do I want more slimes, though? Slimes are responsibilities, y'all. Okay. Let's check all y'all. Boop. Boop. I like to do it this way just because then you can kind of like just run through and hoover everything up real fast. Doesn't really work as well in the where my pumps are because of the angry things that show up. I said, go. Advanced drill. Woo! Slime diamond! I didn't hit you either. So my technique did not work as well. I guess you gotta be really focused on them. 2 diamonds! Ooh, we're gonna be able to make some portals here soon, y'all. Which is great, because what I'll do is I'll have a portal to each of these that's like way closer. And that'll work out swimmingly. Okay, Warp Tech, Refinery Link. Just gotta go see what those are gonna cost us. I think it's the hexacombs, which we should now have tons of. That are like the major thing. So let's see. Because like, even though there's already a portal that heads like right to here, it's still like I have to walk through here, whereas I could have like all of them in one spot, right? Let's see what these portals are gonna cost us. Look at these guys. Oh man. All right, we'll feed them in a second. Blue teleporter, gray teleporter, butterscotch. All right, that took like all of our money. All right. We can make one pink. We can make one blue. Okay, so I see what the issue is going to be. It's going to be... So silky sand we need from the desert. That's easy. But the limiting thing... Well, no, actually. So these two both need hexacombs, right? We got 3 teleporters made in the shade. So maybe we'll set those up for next episode. That'll be our thing. We'll be setting up our teleporters. And then what I need to do now is I need to figure out where I want to put them. Because I've talked about maybe having it be that the overgrowth is like our teleporter zone. Because in my previous playthrough, this was my teleporter zone, the slime area, or the science area. I would set my teleporters all around these edges, and it was perfect. But, you know, I already have a file with that on it. I want to change it up. Let's have a different area be our teleporter area, right? And so then over here, we can have, I don't know, storage stuff along the side, because you can have the, I forget what you call them. But you can have the, I call them the teleporters. Those things where they hold items and they teleport them between areas, and they're kind of like a storage, like a mini storage device. So that's kind of where I'm at. New mail from Casey! All right, y'all. My goodness, this is just too packed in here. I feel like there's got to be a slime in the middle there. He's like just not getting fed. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Oh, look how cute they are, though. Oh man, so many plorts. Nearly 100 of each type. And that's just from one feeding. And they all look happy, too. Probably because it was their favorite food. So that's a bonus. So that's great. That's great. Let's get the sales thing up on here. So this is roughly where we're going to end this episode. I'm just going to go ahead and finish by selling off all this stuff. We'll see where we end up money-wise. Honestly, mosaic plort prices are still roughly the same. They're still about 50... I think they're 53 a pop right now instead of 55, but that's still pretty dang good. But yeah, I think next episode we'll figure out where and how I want to set up the teleporters, and that'll be pretty good. Let's go. We'll go read the letter from Casey real fast. Oh goodness, stop it with the noises. And that'll be the end of this one. Do be sure to like and favorite the video if you haven't already. All that kind of stuff. Anything you can do, you know, to help kind of like promote the videos. It always helps us out a lot because YouTube right now is like super broken. The algorithms just like aren't sending people notifications and stuff, and it's a little frustrating because it's like I just want to make sure that everybody knows that the slimes be happening. But oh, I did it again. I did it again. It's a reflex. It's a reflex at this point. That's okay. 25 in, 25 out. Okay, give me this. Pick it up. And let's move on. Still blowing my mind that I was able to get down 7 of the apiaries. It's like crazy. All right, let's go. And let's check this letter. And that'll be where we're going to end this episode, y'all. So, what's Casey got to say? Life is different now. I had a year to think about things while you slept on your way across the stars. I think it almost scared me when things got easier. When I finally realized that what we each have now is what we wanted all along. Because if you're still the girl that I know, you're happy out there on the very farthest frontier. And I hope the happiness you feel now lasts forever. I hope that the sunsets over there are as gorgeous as they are over here. And that if you search far enough on a rainy day, some rancher out there has a taco stand you can visit. I realize that last one probably isn't likely to happen, but it sure would be romantic, right? I'm glad to have shared a part of my life with you, Beatrix LeBeau. And I'm happy to know that maybe one of these stars I see up there in the sky is you, Casey. Aw, that's sweet. Super sweet. Casey's adorable. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to be where we're going to end this episode. Oh, my gosh. The slimes, they're shooting the plorts outside of their... This is why we can't have nice things, y'all. That's why we can't have nice things. But yeah, with that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you liked your sub, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time.